offensively, for some reason, they look like the more desperate, hungrier team. We just got done talking about it. A month and 1 day ago, we got our tails kicked at St. Thomas. And we came back from Christmas break, really bought into a process, executed that process. That led us to 5 straight victories. And for whatever reason, we got off track, got off course, and it's on me to get us back and organized.
Surprised you got off course the way you're playing this weekend?
Yeah, extremely. This is probably more disappointed, Jeff. Yeah, I mean, I think sometimes we have other thoughts and ideas in our head of how it should go, and it's been called a system, it's been called a process or whatever. The damn thing's very successful when you execute it. But like anything, it's hard. There's a very small margin for error, and when you don't execute it, this is what happens over 80 minutes.
Getting a little late in the year for learning experiences.
Yeah, I mean,
The backup point guard role, no minutes for Luke tonight. Is this kind of was that a matchup thing with so much?
Well, I think
Lance?
after these 80 minutes, Ross, everything's on the table.
There's like a winning play thing here. They get an offensive rebound and hit the 3 and go up by 3. Margin for error, are those small plays, are you not making them?
Yeah, I mean, well, to me, it's the disappointment of the last 2 first halves. I mean, we give up 52 points in the first half against Oral Roberts. We turn around and follow it up and give up 46 points, right? Maybe their percentages numbers don't reflect it, but because that's just all they're all over the glass. We chart possessions in a 66 possession game, which it was. They scored 75 points. That's over 1 point per possession. It's a recipe for exactly what happened. And then offensively, you kick it around 13 times in a lower possession game, same recipe.
At the end, is that the look you were hoping for, or is there something else you were hoping for?
Yeah, I mean, it's an action that had been successful. There's 2 different looks out of it. And, give their kid credit. I mean, he got physical, made a winning play.
On Thursday, you mentioned hero ball a little bit. Did you not see that as much today?
I don't know if I necessarily saw hero ball as much, but I think we are allowing one thing to affect another thing. Failure is unfortunately defining us instead of driving us.
Kind of to that note, you mentioned after Thursday's game, can't let Oral Roberts beat you twice. Do you feel like that had anything to do with today's result?
I cleaned that up. I went back and watched Oral Robertson again. Obviously, a very, very talented team, right? But you can't let North Dakota State beat you twice. And listen, all due respect, this whole darn thing has been about North Dakota State and will continue to be about North Dakota State. And this is on Dave Richmond, head coach, North Dakota State.
Next week, home, 1 game week. How much time do you have to, get this thing right?
We got 4 days. We got to have them compliances in here. We got to take 1 day off. I don't know if I love that, but we will. But we'll see Monday. Who wants to buy into a process?
You worried about that mentality, just how roller coaster it is?
I said it. Like, Kansas City's a young team. Like, how many darn excuses are we going to make?
Allen, just what made them so tough?
Probably good players. They got good size. It's kind of how they built it. Give Coach a lot of credit. I mean, those 2 dominate the ball. They dominate the shots, and everybody goes and chases it. And to their credit, all their other guys execute around them in their game plan. Something we don't do right now.
What was working for you today? They were going to you inside. Was that part of the plan?
Yeah. Mostly I just got comfortable right away early. I knew I could go right at them, and I didn't see a double coming, so I was just going to keep going at them until they showed me that they were going to change something up, and they never really changed anything up, so I was just going to keep going at them.
I feel like a choice that they made. UND hit 18 threes on these guys Thursday. You guys only shot 13 threes. Were they basically letting you have one-on-one opportunities inside?
Yes and no. Yeah, they were kind of pushed out on the perimeter a little bit. They weren't digging like other teams were. They were kind of hugging our guys. So, yeah, I think they definitely learned from their last game to get up on the perimeter, which also did open things up for us. But it was a little more we just wanted to pound the paint against them because we knew we could get some good looks inside.
Only played 14 minutes today. You played pretty much the whole game. Did that add any fuel just from Thursday?
Yeah, yeah. The Thursday game, I was in foul trouble a lot of the games, so that kind of hurt. And I wanted to come out and be back for the team and show guys that I'd have their backs against. So, yeah, I definitely had some fresh legs because I didn't play that much against Oral Roberts. But yeah, that was part of the reason.
Shamari plays 40 minutes, 28 points. What challenges does he present to you guys?
He's a crafty guard. He's really crafty. He's experienced. He knows what he's doing. He's one of the best, one of the better guards in the league. So he knows how to get his fouls and knows how to use his body really well, and he knows how defenses are playing him. So he's a very smart player. So he knows that he has a smaller matchup. He's going to turn it into a post up. So he was a smart player, and he knew how to get to his spots, and that's just tough to guard.
Loss is a loss, but were you satisfied at all with the defensive effort?
No, not really. I think we could have done way better on the defensive end, but it is what it is. We'll get back on Monday and we'll figure it out.